I had this Uncle Harry who was from Sheepshead Bay in Brooklyn, and he always said the same thing. He'd come over to our house in Flatbush and give me and my sister this Wrigley Spearmint gun with the aluminum foil. We'd roll them up and he'd say, Roigela, your whole life prepares you for being old. He'd say, your mind is like a frame that forms itself around every lousy, crappy thing that ever happens to you. And all those disappointments, all that stuff, it all just sits there, like in the middle of the frame, would sit there like it's on a love seat. One of those big old Victorian houses in this park, like sit there on the porch with a picket fence around. And if you live your life right, which by that Uncle Harry meant, you know, if you got up and you took another swing at the bat, like every time something was, you know, a disaster, you try again, you know, you took another crack at the ball and did that, then you could sit there and you could wait and listen for a couple of words spoke true. That's the way Harry would say it. Say, wait for a couple of words spoke true.
It's alright, gonna be okay. It's alright, gonna be okay. Listen!
Well, the thing was that my Uncle Harry, the reason that's odd is that he didn't have that wonderful life. He had an enormous amount of disappointments. He was a kind of sad, kind of a lonely guy. And he had only 2 fingers on one hand, right? That was the thing that we remembered the most. And in Passover, they would always tell us that he had raised his hand over this boulder in the First World War and they shot off his fingers during a charge, right? But I later found out that he shot off his own fingers to get out of active duty. Anyway, the point was, he meant something by this whole story. He meant something by it.
alright. It's alright.